These music video pioneers changed band members 8 times before settling on a lineup that would take them to worldwide superstardom. In the winter of 1973, 13-year-old Nigel was an only child from Birmingham, England, who had severely bad eyesight and loved playing tabletop war games with hand-painted model soldiers. When he met another only child in the neighborhood named Nicholas, whose rich parents owned a toy shop, the two became like surrogate brothers. A few months later, they went to see Mick Ronson at Town Hall. It was the first time Nigel went into the city at night without an adult, and it sparked a love of music that would inspire him to learn guitar and piano and to join a string of bands with names like Shock Treatment, The Assassins, and Dada. But it wasn't until 1978, when Nigel started to attend Birmingham Polytech's College of Art and Design, that he would start a band with Nicholas. Seeing the Human League supporting Susie and the Banshees at the Mayfair Ballroom in Birmingham gave them the inspiration. The band had 3 synthesizers and a drum machine. No drummer, no guitars. It was the model for how Nicholas could finally join Nigel in his musical ambitions. They went to Woodruffy's music store with Nicholas's mother, who paid £215 for the first Wasp synthesizer to arrive in Birmingham, as well as a K rhythm box. With Nick on synth and drum machine, John on guitar and vocals, and a friend from art school on bass, the new band made their first cassette recording above the family toy shop. All they needed was a name, which came courtesy of a character in Barbarella the day after the sci-fi movie aired on the BBC on October 10, 1978. They chose the villainous inventor of a laser-powered weapon, a Dr. Duran Duran, with D's at the end of the name. Soon after that, Nigel had a glow-up, swapping thick glasses for contact lenses, filling his closet with fashionable and flowy clothing in a style known as New Romantic, and changing his name from the nerdy Nigel to John. Nicholas joined John Taylor in the makeover, learning to wear eyeliner and lipstick and changing his name from Nicholas Bates to Nick Rhodes. Despite this early burst of inspiration, Duran Duran would stagnate through 8 lineup changes in 2 years, gaining a clarinetist, then losing him along with the original bass player, adding a new lead vocalist, and then a live drummer named Roger Taylor, switching John to bass where he would become one of the most iconic players of the 1980s, and so on and so on and so on until it was just John, Roger, and Nick left. It seemed like the band would never stabilize enough to make it. But finally, in April 1980, guitarist Andy Taylor auditioned. With years of experience in cover bands, his versatile playing style completed their sound. Now, they just needed a solid singer. In May, London vocalist and drama student Simon LeBon auditioned on the recommendation of his ex-girlfriend, who worked at the Rum Runner where Duran Duran played regular gigs. They lost no time writing their first song together, Sound of Thunder, with lyrics by Simon. The revitalized band spent the next few months writing, demoing, performing their songs, attracting enough attention that both the EMI and Phonogram record labels got into a bidding war over them. EMI won, releasing their debut album Duran Duran in June of 1981. The first single, Planet Earth, reached number 12 on the UK charts, followed by Careless Memories at a paltry 37, but it wasn't until Girls on Film that they truly began their journey to worldwide acclaim, reaching number 5 on the UK charts and pushing the whole album to number 3, thanks to a controversial music video that also solidified their roles as pioneers of the fledgling cable channel MTV. With 10 more studio albums in the top 10 to follow, they sold more than 100 million records